Welcome to this Wetfish Film Odyssey. We are diving the Isle of Man, UK, the Skerrannes reef and the historic wreck of HMS Racecourse. I'll bet the only time you ever see kelp is after a storm, when you walk along the beach. Yes, that stinking pile of brown weed along the high water mark. It's all squelchy and horrible. But there's another side to kelp that you may have never seen. We are here with the Isle of Man dive charters, and because the weather played ball today, this is our third of 3 dives. It's been an exhausting but such a fun day. Kelp isn't any old weed. In this part of the planet's latitude, it's the equivalent of the mangrove swamp in equatorial seas. It's a nursery to almost all types of small fish and invertebrates. It's also the place predatory fish hunt, often in packs. Without kelp, our oceans at these and similar latitudes around the globe would be a much less fertile and productive place. You also have to remember the green you are seeing is the storing of billions of tons of carbon. Although we were briefed prior to the dive about the historic wreck, HMS Racecourse, be assured we never saw hide nor hair of it at any time during the dive. Not that we were disappointed. You have to take a moment and look in wonder. Look all around me. The reef and rock are all above 20 metres, and in these latitudes that means all horizontal surfaces are covered in kelp at this time of year. Midsummer, nutrient and sun levels are at their highest. As a result, kelp is growing at a breathtaking rate, possibly inches per day. The predators are out, patrolling for those unwary fry that live here. Make a living cleaning their parasites from larger species. They generally live in small groups, often around a rock or a piece of wreckage. When kelp comes to the end of its life, like all vegetation, it rots down and releases its own nutrients back into the water to be recycled. Ballan wrasse, again hunting and patrolling the kelp for the unwary. It's the UK's largest species of wrasse, and it comes in a variety of shades and patterns. gullies between the rocks, just to make life a little easier swimming through the kelp. We are fortunate it is still there above. If it had been a little rougher and the kelp was waving about, believe me, you feel very seasick very quickly. Silently the predators, a pollock, are watching and waiting to take advantage and have their meal. Kelp itself is home to things that live on it, eat it, and burrow into it. In a moment, this can be forgotten about. We don't see it every day. Then it may become neglected. When this happens, it is very easy to lose the nursery and all that lives here. A male cuckoo wrasse, a wonder of the underwater world, coloured like you've never seen before in the UK. Likely once a female and turned male. To ensure the next generation, she passes on their DNA. As you can see here, kelp supporting a thriving community of several species of wrasse. Don't be fooled by Joseph's coat. He is a major predator in this underwater landscape. He's watching and waiting for that opportunity. Maybe me kicking up some dirt and a small fish being obscured. A second later, it's dinner. I take a moment and look back to see where my buddy Les Roos is. Cuckoo wrasse are everywhere, testament to the health of the reef and the kelp. Without a healthy reef, they would not be here, and we would not have the pleasure of this wonderful display. Just occasionally you'd see a sponge like this one, feeding in the little tide there is passing by, but it's doing well. And in between all that kelp, sponges, some very large, like this elephant's hide, and also very colourful. If ever you saw a female cuckoo wrasse, you may be forgiven for thinking it's a completely different species. They're never as big as the males, but often in far greater numbers, every bit a predator looking for food. I mentioned earlier things living on the kelp. This is a hydroid, Abelia geniculata. Each side shoot has a tiny polyp, which looks like a little flower. It lives on plankton passing in the tide, often overlooked. You may have noticed the white and coloured specks in the water. That's the plankton, the bottom of the food chain for everything else you're seeing. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean to say you shouldn't care about it. The snake locks an enemy. It is fishing in the passing water current. Any organism that touches its sticky tentacle is passed to the mouth in the centre. The complex relationship you're witnessing here between large populations of algae and the animal itself, which can move slightly into the sunlight. The algae gains protection and food, carbon dioxide and nutrients, the anemone, organic compounds, synthesized. A win-win for both. The kelp is spectacular in shades of green and brown. off into the seascape distance like a vast forest. Fish are the top predators, and their number and variety are testament to the clean water and endless supply of food the kelp is harbouring. Whilst passing through, we use the channels between the rock formations to make our moving simple and safe. The one thing as a diver you never want to do is fight the kelp. It will always win, consuming your energy and air supply. The quick check by Liz is my buddy there. You won't have realised this, we have travelled quite far out to sea, and some while back on this gully turned around and headed back into shallow water, where the boat will be as we finish the dive. On the sand and broken rock in between the gullies, no kelp survives. Only the absolute specialists live here, and they are scarce. The kelp needs a solid base for its root to anchor onto. Shallow now, witnessed by me venting the buoyancy provided by my suit, to ensure I don't make an uncontrolled ascent at this critical time in the dive. the kelp it feels almost barren swimming across the sand. Nothing much to see, the specialists are all hidden well below. Small overhang providing the cave-like structure towards the end of our dive. A few seconds earlier, and an exchange of signals to terminate this wonderful dive. And away, the buoy indicates where we are to the boat above and provides a safe reference so that we can hit our target depth of 6 meters to allow the release of nitrogen out of our bones and soft tissues. A safety stop awaits. With thanks to the Isle of Man diving charters, Reading Visa, my buddy Les Roos, and music by Dan Hennig and Unicorn Heads. I am Tony Howells, filmmaker. This was a wet fish film odyssey, and I hope you enjoyed watching the film as much as we did diving and making it. I hope you want to protect our home as much as I do too.